What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a double upload video for today. I do have the time today to do a double upload, thank God, because I've been lacking on videos for the last couple days, just kind of been doing one, sometimes none, sometimes one, so I'm going to be doing one today, second one, and this one people have been asking me like crazy, and I love this topic. I just been, kind of getting ready to do this one because this is a pretty big one. And this is basically another discussion topic, which is kind of a death predictions video, not for Season 8 because we've already done it a couple days ago. I'll put the link in the description for that, by the way, if you haven't seen that. But this one is going to be doing a death predictions video for the rest of the Walking Dead television series overall. And now if you want to see one for the comic book series, I will be happy to do that. But I am going to talk about some characters I feel like will make it till the end, and then some that, and honestly most, that probably won't, to be honest with you. And we won't be talking about characters that will be coming up, like characters like the Whispers, just the ones we have right now out of the cast, how many will survive out of the entire group, and, that type of deal. And then, just kind of how I think we will see our group at the very end of the series. So, we're going to start with the most interesting one, which is Rick Grimes. Why do I say the most interesting one? People are going to say, oh, it's Rick Grimes. I mean, you cannot kill off Rick. I don't know if Rick will survive until the end. I really don't. I think he will maybe survive until most of the end, but I feel like maybe about a season before they finish it, or maybe when they finish it, like maybe at the very end. I feel like that would be, honestly, it'd be a sad ending, but I feel like it's realistic because then at least when he dies, which I think it depends on how he dies. I don't even think a good death for Rick would be Negan killing him. I don't even think that's a good death for Rick, to be honest. But I feel like with Rick Grimes, I feel like he will die in a way where we know that he was one of the best survivors that's ever lived. I feel like that'd be a great way to end the series, and maybe if Carl had to put down Zombie Rick, maybe in front of everybody, that would be pretty tough. So that would definitely be, I think, something for Rick. So I actually, unfortunately, do not think Rick will survive until the end, which is emotional, but I do think he will be killed off maybe near the end. So that's Rick, and I know that's pretty sad, but I do feel like it will happen, just because of the way what we've seen from Rick so far. I could change my mind and kind of get a philosophy, maybe an idea that, okay, maybe after this happened or something like that, it's almost guaranteed he won't. But Kirkman has said before that Rick is not entirely safe, and I do trust him. I do trust him for that. So, I definitely, however, I would say nobody's really safe in The Walking Dead, but Rick, I do understand. So, now also Daryl. I, again, don't think Daryl will survive until the end, which, again, I would say just as unfortunate as Rick. I don't know if he'll die next season. A lot of people really think he'll die in All Out War. I honestly don't want to see it in All Out War. I feel like that's almost too kind of predictable. I feel like with that one, because so many people think it's going to happen, maybe it won't. But I really hope they don't do that, because I feel like they should take a different opportunity, or they should do it at a different time. Like maybe, what could they do? Maybe if they want to have him be the big 144 death from the comics, that could be pretty big instead of Ezekiel. Oh man, that would get everybody's, everybody would actually probably they'd go crazy. They'd go absolutely crazy if that happened. So I'm just saying, I feel like Daryl probably in a couple seasons. Again, unfortunately, he's such a fan favorite though. But I just feel like I feel like he's kind of been around for quite a while, and I feel like he is kind of close to the end. But I do feel like we will get a few more seasons out of Daryl, maybe even 5. That would be pretty cool if we saw at least like 5 more years. But even that, I feel like is kind of pushing it a little bit. So, what I'm saying is I don't think he'll survive till the end. That's kind of what I'm going to say. Michonne. Michonne, I actually do think will until probably the end. That's all I'm going to say for her. I just think she's kind of one of those where I do think she'll survive probably permanently. You guys can let me know in the comments below if you feel differently. Carl is a mainstay. If there's anybody that's going to survive out of the whole group, I think it's going to be Carl and Judith. I also, yes, do think Judith will survive really long term. Now moving on to Tara. Tara, no, I don't think so. I think she actually could die next season or in a couple seasons. She's just kind of one of those where I feel like she'll be dying soon anyway, which is unfortunate, but I do think she will not survive. Rosita, I don't think she'll survive until the end either. Again, unfortunately, Eugene, also don't think he'll survive until the end. I feel like he's more likely than Rosita and Tara, though. But he's kind of in a weird state right now with Negan and the Saviors. And I feel like TV show Eugene is kind of different from the comics. So wouldn't that be actually shocking if they killed him off next season? I think that'd get people's attention quite a bit. Now, also we have Tova and Eric, some of the others from Alexandria, no. Aaron, no, probably not. I'd be surprised to see Aaron alive in like season 12 or 13 or something, if we get that far. Definitely. Now also we have characters like at the Hilltop, Maggie. Maggie, oh man, she's an interesting one. I almost feel like they could because of how long I think the TV show could last. I don't know if it'll last. I don't think it'll go as far in the story as the comic. So I think for that, I think TV show Maggie probably could survive till the end. I think she could be one of those where at the end of the show, she could be one of the last ones standing, maybe with Carl and some of the others. I'm going to go for a yes with her. The baby, again, probably, I think all of the young children will probably survive just to get some additional characters if they do a spin-off after The Walking Dead's done with kind of a new Walking Dead group, like Carl is the leader and some of the others like that. I think that'd make a great group, and I think they need to start planning that pretty soon. So that's, that. We also have Jesus. Jesus, I'm going to say, with him, I'm going to say probably lots more seasons to go with him. Definitely quite a few more, I would say. But I don't think the end. Again, very unfortunately, because I love both comic Jesus and TV show Jesus. So Ezekiel, no, I don't think so. Shiva, probably not either. I'm going to say that Ty will probably die in the next couple episodes, unfortunately. Now, we also have some other red shirts from the Hilltop. Maybe some yes, some no, depending on how long the Hilltop is standing. We have some of the Kingdom. I'm going to say probably most of that Kingdom group could be killed off next season or the next couple seasons. So we'll have to see what happens to the Kingdom. Oceanside members, probably most of them will be killed off. I don't really see too many of them surviving too long. We could see something with Cindy and Tara, but I don't know. We also have the Junkyard group. Again, I don't think they will last that long at all. I feel like with them, it's kind of, no, probably not. Now, we also have Carol, which, oh, man. I'm going to say with Carol, I think she will last a little bit longer, but she's another one where I don't know what they're going to do with her. I really don't. She doesn't have a comic counterpart right now. Well, she's kind of taking Michonne's role from the comics with Ezekiel. So for that, I think she will survive a couple more seasons, but I don't know how long, to be honest with you. Maybe close to the end, but she could die maybe around the same timeline as Daryl, maybe something like that, or maybe a little later than that, somewhere around that time. Morgan, I'm going to say probably next season, unfortunately for him. And the rest, I think for the rest, I think the rest probably won't survive. So I think, to be honest with you, I think that will be kind of the characters that survive. I'm going to go with Michonne, probably Maggie, maybe if they want to really stretch it, they could keep Daryl around, I guess. But I don't know, I don't really think they will, unfortunately. Jesus, probably for a long, long time. Also another one that I think could last quite a while could be Maggie. baby Herschel, Judith, I think could last a while. Carl, I think those are the ones that would last a long time. The others, I think if we get like any new fan favorites or something like that, like really A-listers in the next couple seasons, I think we'll get that soon. Maybe in the next couple seasons, just so we can have some characters that survive for longer. And I think because we have characters being killed off like Glenn and Abe, but we're getting new ones all the time. Like we're getting Ezekiel. We've got some new ones like who's new. Simon, Negan. Negan's kind of still new, so that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like even though we've gotten a lot of characters dying, I feel like we're actually getting more that are actually coming in. Because, of the whole larger world concept. So, I feel like we're actually getting more characters alive than characters dead. At least currently. We'll have to see how that works out later on. But, anyway, guys, make sure to write your comments below. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Peace.